What's up BTers, welcome back to my channel once again. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I feel that my goal is to bring you the most delicious thinking and enhance your intellect to escape velocity. Let's start today's day. So today's video is about me going to GISMA Business School, which is here in Berlin. Some of you guys have reached out to me asking about the school. How does the building look like? What kind of programs do they offer? So yeah, that's what this whole video is about. Let's go. Alright guys, so I'm here with Rishi. Rishi, welcome to my channel. We are here to talk about GISMA. I know a lot of you guys were looking out for, hey, what about this institute? Like, what do you think of this? A lot of people did ask me.
Perfect.
So Rishi, just to give you a quick background, Rishi has studied here and now you work here, right?
Yes, so I study with the group and now obviously I work here full time. It's a very exciting proposition to bring in students from all over the world.
Yeah.
And our aim is obviously to be the most international business school in the world. So that's why we have students from over 60 nationalities that have already been on our campus.
Wow. Okay. And what you can expect from today's video, as I've already explained in the introduction part, that we're going to be doing a tour of the campus, guiding you guys through what programs do they offer and minute details and what facilities do they offer. Yeah, let's come on in.
Welcome to our campus. We're located centrally, 10 minutes away from Potsdamer Platz, and obviously 15 minutes away from all the tourist attractions, the Brandenburger Tor, the Berlin Wall, the most amazing places in Berlin, which in my opinion is the best city for students to speak. It's an amazing place with amazing people, and I think the culture, the variety of people that you meet here, it's kind of condensed into GISMA as well, which is a great fit for students, definitely. Let me show you a little bit around the campus then. So obviously with GISMA, that is our little wall of fame, as I like to call it.
Let's go there.
Let's move forward. So we work with some of the top universities in the world, for example, Grenoble and the University of Law, as well as Ardent University.
Yeah.
So the idea behind GISMA is basically to bring degrees from all over the world and offer them within our campus in Germany. Of course, on top of that, we also focus very much on the students' potential after they graduate. So for example, our partnerships with some of the key companies in the world, Volkswagen Continental has been established from our first campus in Hanover. Let's not also forget that we partner with startups. So Rent24 has about 50 to 60 startups just running upstairs, one floor above.
Okay.
And there's a lot of synergies that have been made possible with the idea of new startups, with students. There's so many synergies from the IT side to the business side to the sales side to the marketing side. So GISMA stands for the German International School of Management and Administration. It was established 20 years ago by Gerhard Schröder, who used to be the German Chancellor at that time. In 1999.
Wow.
In terms of facilities, we offer a lot of add-on facilities that many other institutions are starting to offer now, but I believe we were the first to start it.
Yeah.
So for example, everyone knows how tough the accommodations and the rental service is in Berlin in terms of just students trying to find an apartment. We learned this very quickly last year, and what we did was to say, look, let's hire people with the specific purpose of helping students through their visa process and through finding them a place to stay. Now, in this respect, we have 3 people dedicated to this exact cause alone, to go out to find potential landlords for exclusive deals for GISMA, where the students get first priority on all accommodations. And we have partnered with many landlords.
That's like such a pain. Sorry for the cut,
please.
but this is something I've made a 20 minutes video explaining the problem of accommodation here in Germany. Then recently I made a video. I'm going to link both the videos in the description, but yeah, this is something unique. I mean, I've covered so many big universities in this country. Never heard of it.
Yeah, let's keep walking. Yes. Okay. So as we're walking through the campus, let's also take note of all the other activities that we have planned. So if you just shift the camera over here, this is our career services board, so to speak. Now, we are very concerned about a few things within GISMA, and one of them is our students' potential after they graduate.
Yeah.
Or even while they're studying, because as we all know, in Germany, you can work part-time. Another thing I want to bring to your attention is the Career Services Board. Now, what we try to accomplish is we know that Germany is such a popular destination because students can work part-time as well as work full-time after they graduate. So we want to give them all the tools possible from our side to make sure that they have everything they need to succeed in Germany. If you look at the board itself, you can see that many of them are targeted towards how to land your dream job, moving towards teamwork, CV writing, cover letter brief, in terms of working with our partners, for example, Nano Labs, Sennheiser and Continental. All of these have all been planned. We are at a stage where we can say we organize one of these events per week.
Wow.
Per week. So every week you have either a CEO from one of the top companies coming down giving a speech, or you have some sort of a job fair, or something to help the students with their careers.
Right. When I was leaving my house, definitely one thing what I always thought about is I need a better job. I mean, the reason I'm leaving my family doing such a heavy investment is to become someone, right?
Sure.
Ultimately, and land up in a good job, a better standard of living in this country, and the level of competition which is there.
Sure.
What do you think of that? Like,
in terms of jobs?
Yeah. I mean, outside like this, because
Yes.
Germany is getting more popular every day.
But I think on that side, while we talk about more competition, I think it's also a good thing. Because what we are seeing is because of what's going on in the UK and the US, there's so many jobs that are coming to Germany from the banking sector, industrial sector, automotive sector.
Yeah.
While yes, there is competition, but there's so many more jobs opening up. Not just Berlin, but Berlin is a startup capital where there are many jobs already. But let's not forget some of the other cities as well.
Right.
In terms of Frankfurt and Munich, where there is so many banks that are being established.
So what you're trying to say is that does career service also helps people to get internship and part-time jobs?
Absolutely. In fact, that's one of the main ideas, because we understand that students can work part-time in Germany, and many of them do want to do that for whatever reason, to earn some money, to send some money back home, or maybe just to occupy their time. So we do provide assistance on all levels.
Yeah.
So in terms of providing them with the right contacts for the internships, for the full-time jobs, as well as to help them on a personal level, to sit with them, to coach them for an hour, to teach them about how to speak, how to say certain things during an interview, how to present themselves. It's a very important part. That's what our personal belief is, that we offer the end-to-end services, which means from the time they step into campus to the time that they go into the working world, we want to be, we want to provide all the services to them.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, okay, not everyone comes from a rich family, okay?
Yeah.
People are always looking out for part-time jobs by which they can at least pay their basic light bills, accommodation bills, and
Absolutely.
so definitely this is a big support. What else do you have? Like, go ahead.
Actually, yeah, let's walk ahead.
I want to see a classroom. Like,
Absolutely. Actually, as you say that, we are looking at Seminar 3, which was used by our marketing students last semester. Obviously, they are all on either semester holidays or they are doing their jobs, part-time jobs. So the classroom's a little bit empty. But if you just take a look, you can see that this classroom can hold easily about 40 to 50 people. And a lot of what we focus on is really enhance the creativity, the teamwork. That's why you don't see tables just line rows of tables. You see a cohesive, almost like a cohesive classroom, so to speak, to really make sure that the students are able to engage with each other as well as the teacher. And in terms of the upcoming intake, this class is predicted to be completely full. In terms of some of the marketing programs. So it's very exciting that what we see is that we are providing the facilities, and we also know that the facilities are pretty much going to be fully utilized come in the fall.
you know how I got to know about GISMA?
Please go ahead.
Through Grenoble. Grenoble is world's one of the prestigious university in the world for business studies. You work with them.
Absolutely, yes. So in terms of how we work our partnerships, that is something that we have established to say, Grenoble had enough confidence in believing in our model and what we did. They came, they checked the campus, they liked it a lot. And this is another thing to also ensure that we are getting constantly checked and scrutinized by all our academic partners as well as quality assurance.
Yeah.
So you can ensure that the facilities are up to par by 3 different academics. So from the Arden University, from University of Law, and from Grenoble as well.
Right. So 2 universities, Arden and University of Law from UK.
Exactly.
And Grenoble is from France.
From France, yeah. In terms of the academic side, we do award the degrees in the name of the university itself. But however, all their studies are going to take place in our Berlin campus in Germany. Now, what this means is that the academics and examinations are delivered by the university itself.
Okay.
Basically, professors are flown down. They stay in the hotel opposite the street, as you can see. And and then they come and deliver the modules and the lectures in class in Berlin. And then they fly back and they fly back in on a weekly basis.
So someone from UK would fly here to
Absolutely.
Berlin teach you and then go back?
Yes, because we
Wow.
have to maintain the quality of teaching.
What kind of response you have got from industry when you send students from Grenoble?
Sure.
Like from one of the prestigious
Exactly. I mean,
universities?
within, if you speak about within Europe itself,
Yeah.
I don't need to say that Grenoble name.
For sure.
It tops most of the rankings, Financial Times, Economist, wherever you look at it. So what this means that when they go into the industry, especially for the Grenoble students, because the second year is an internship year. So the first year is fully academic, they come to classes, they do assignments, exams, project work. The second year is a year for them to go and source an internship, work with a company.
Yeah.
Now, most of the students will have received internships by now. And they'll start their internships and they have to do a 1-year internship to complete the program.
Is it mandatory?
So mandatory is not exactly mandatory, but they have the other option doing a final year project. But what we see is 90 to 95% of them will choose to do the internship.
I think one of the important point, what a lot of people are watching is also wants to know, what programs do you offer? Who is this university made for?
Sure, absolutely. So in line with what you asked, so we have 2 MBA programs. In Berlin we have 1 MBA program, 11 master's programs, as well as our very popular language program.
11 master's program. Okay.
Yes. So there's 11 master's programs in the field. I don't want to go through each and every one.
Yeah,
that is obviously available on our website.
It's on the website.
And it's mostly focused on IT, marketing, business, and management. That is where I would say our 4 core strengths are.
See, one of the questions which I really want to put it out is, you're giving University of UK degree in my hand.
Sure.
Like, does that work out if I go to an employer here? Do they accept it or?
Absolutely. And if anything, I think it gives you an added benefit. And I'll tell you why. Because all our programs, firstly, is approved by the Berlin Senate. That allows us to go into the market with the programs and for the students to be eligible for the 18-month post-study work visa after they graduate.
Right.
That also gives them the right to work part-time in Germany while holding a student study visa. Right. So that's very important first to note. It's always a confusion, which is understandable. Number 2 is, with a British degree studied in Germany, when you go to an employer for a job interview or just to talk, you have an added advantage because you can say, I have studied in the British education system, but I have the global knowledge because I studied in Berlin.
Yeah.
Right? And this is a huge, I would say, added benefit that many students don't have.
And I'm really interested to know a bit more about Grenoble.
Sure, absolutely. So in terms of Grenoble is one of the top 5 institutions within France, top 30 within Europe. This is according to the Financial Times, the Economist, and definitely within the Grenoble portfolio, there is and again there's so many different nationalities that are coming in for the program. So there's such a huge variety of students that we see come in. And also, just another point to note is all the programs are 2 years. So the first year is fully academic.
Yeah.
So they come to class, they do projects, and the professors, they grade their assignments. And the second year is more focused on their holistic development.
Yeah.
Now, what this means is they can choose to do an elective and write a final year project, or the option B, which many of them take, is to find an internship and work on the internship. So this is the language lane, so to speak. Again, a big focus, a lot of it is on the social calendar, to provide as much integration into German culture and the language as possible. So if you can just quickly zoom in into the social program, we have just beautiful. We have just released the one for August, and it's funny that today is the 1st of August as well. So every day we try to organize some sort of an event for the students and all students. Let's be clear, for them to integrate into the German culture. This can be as simple as attending an event, a free event in a park, to something a little bit more, such as maybe consulting with a German professor from a university.
Wow,
so there is a
interesting.
lot of variety to what we can offer. The Language Gallery is a very expansive institution, so to speak, within the GISMA school. So we offer language programs for all students, whether students who are in Berlin who want to study language in the evenings after work, whether students who are in Berlin who want to study language full-time, or whether it's students even from their own home country who want to come to Germany to study the language and then to pursue their bachelor's or master's in Germany. As we all know, obviously to pursue a bachelor's in Germany, most institutions, and I'll even go as far as say 95%, require you to have the German knowledge first, and then the initial 1-year student colleague.
That's true, yes. Yeah, for bachelor students, yeah?
Absolutely, yes.
Right.
And even for masters, especially for students who feel that we don't offer all the programs in masters, but for students who feel a real need for certain programs, architecture or engineering, which we may not offer, we are happy to give them the language program, and then to help them find a university where they can study their bachelor's program at.
You apply that?
We will help them with the process. We help them with the entire process from top to bottom.
Wow. Okay. What is it? What is this like?
So
Welcome to TLG.
Yes, TLG stands for the language gallery.
The language gallery. Okay.
Gallery. Absolutely, yes.
So that was the comprehensive overview of this university. I want to show you guys they're offering what their portfolio is so diverse. The courses which they offer is MSc in Leadership in Human Resource Management, Grenoble MSc Marketing Management. If you just want to specialize in marketing, they have completely Grenoble MBA Corporate Finance Management. They have masters in that, masters in Strategic Business Management, masters in International Business. All these courses are for 2 years. Also, there is a masters in International Marketing. This is from the University of Law from UK. Then there is a University of Arden. What you see right here. This course is called as MSc in Data Analytics and Marketing. This is for one year from Arden University again. Masters in Project Management. Wow. This is like for 1 year also. Alright, Rishi, thanks a lot for that comprehensive
No worries.
tour and talking about the programs. And you guys can always go to the GISMA's website, which I'm going to link it in the description. If you were not aware of this university, now you are. And you can directly reach out to them. And if you need anything from us, you can always do that. Alright guys, I'm back in the office again. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.